Today we're talking about Ilona Andrews' Clean Sweep. Can you see? So this was written in 2013, and it was originally posted like chapter by chapter on her blog, which she is actually doing with the sequel Sweep in Peace now, so you can check that at her website as well. But she did put it into, I say she, but Ilona Andrews is a husband-wife team, so I guess they put this book out in 2013, and it's the first book of the Innkeeper Chronicles. So, Dina DeMille is an innkeeper, and I know what you're thinking, boring, let's move on, but let me finish. So she's the innkeeper of a magical bed and breakfast located in Red Deer, Texas, that caters to intergalactic travelers and serves as a sort of neutral territory. And she wants to stay neutral, she really does. After all, she's got her own problems to deal with, but when something begins terrorizing her neighborhood, a girl's got to protect, her area, right? Right. Also, it does feature a hot werewolf and vampire, but luckily this doesn't devolve into a romance-centric story. So they do it again with their tough as nails but still believable heroine, Dina DeMille. She has a past, she has a goal, and she has guts. And she doesn't just swoon over all the boys and let them do everything for her, but she's not above letting them help her or asking for help if she needs it, which, thank you. I found the vampire race in this to be especially interesting, but honestly the world in this series is so complex and fascinating, and I don't even want to think about how much time the authors spent setting down all of the customs and things for the races and different species and everything like that. Something else I like is the reasoning behind all of the myths that perpetuate around vampires and werewolves. And Dina's problems and solutions are mostly believable and pretty well integrated into the world. The time frame of the novel actually only covers a very short time, only a few days, I think. I don't track time all that well in novels. And we're given a lot of information to process, but I never felt like it was too much. I was very impressed with the ease with which the authors introduced the worlds to us. The worlds? Yeah, I guess actually there are more than one. It was a nice, steady unfolding. The only thing I wasn't thrilled about was how beautiful everyone was. In contrast, I actually don't remember much commentary on how Dina looked, which is a bit unusual. But all of the men were stunningly gorgeous. To be fair, all of the men we're introduced to are fighters, so yeah, they should probably have nice physiques, but what's the excuse for their faces? Anyways, moving on. By the end of the book, things were pretty neatly wrapped up, but not so neatly that it hurt, just sort of nice and tidy. It left me wanting more, but feeling satisfied with what I had, which is such a nice change from recent popular novels that are parts of series that when you finish, you just feel like, I have to read the next one, which I kind of resent because I just spent all of that time reading that book. Can't I have any sort of feeling of satisfaction? Overall, it was a very fun read. Nothing that really made me sit back and think, but the heroine was quite refreshing and the world building itself was top-notch. I definitely recommend this book for urban fantasy lovers and basically fantasy lovers. It's good. Please read it.